Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Hello there guys, and welcome to this quick virtual walk around of the Estral Blue Metallic BMW 220d M Sport. Of course, the 220 is the MPV from the BMW family, offering great comfort, great spec and retaining the great looks and solid build quality, along with low running costs and of course reliability that BMW are famed for. Now, in terms of reasons why you should consider this as your next car, well, let's get involved and let's tell you. You can see you've got your BMW headlights just here, of course the halogen. You've also down here got your front fog lights, and you've also got your almost honeycomb grille effect on there. You've got your gloss black kidney grills with your chrome surround, and of course you can see you've got the M Sport bumpers giving you sharp angles and fine styling. Then you move around, you can see down here you've of course got your 18-inch 5 twin spoke diamond cut alloy wheels in silver and titanium grey with the M Sport livery on, and you can see you've got your flared side skirt, flared arches, gorgeous sweeping roof. You've also got on there your shadow line, which is of course your gloss black window surrounds as part of the M Sport pack. Also your M Sport wing badge, and you've got a nice big glass A pillar here for greater visibility, and of course a larger windscreen as well. Again, the shadow line you can see is the dechroming around the windows, meaning there's not a single bit of silver. Rear tinted protective sun glazing. You've also there as well got your gloss black B pillar, and up top you've got your black roof bars. Shark fin antenna, high level lip spoiler just here, tinted privacy glass, and of course the gloss black C pillow as well. And then we come down. Although it's quite a big car, it's still stumpy, squat, and retains the build quality and the aesthetics that BMW live off, which are of course very, very nice. You can see it's quite square, quite rounded at the back, down the bottom half with nice angles. Dual exit chrome exhaust, which is a really nice touch. Rear parking sensors, and you can also see you've got a reverse camera on there as well. In terms of the boot, click it once, you can of course see it lifts up, and this being the 7-seater, shows you've got room for pretty much anyone and everyone in there. You can see big enough to get all the family in, and even a couple more. All leather seats, really smart black with the blue contrast stitching, and of course it does minimise the room in the back, but don't worry about that, BMW have thought of it, and you've got further storage under there as well. You can of course fold these seats down if you wish by pushing them. Obviously we can't do it fully now because the seats aren't down, but you get an idea of just how much room you would have if you were to push them down, giving you ample boot room as well. But overall, really practical and not losing any of its stylish nature. Electric boot, click it once, stand back. It is quite ferocious when it comes down, and that will shut for you just there. And you can see now all the way around, it's a real good looking MPV. Those letters sometimes signify to a lot of people that they've given up, or they can't have an attractive car, or they can't have something that looks good but sits 7 people in. It's a myth. You can, and that is the one you would pick. So without further ado, let's head inside and take a look at the interior. And internally, BMW lives up to all the expectation you'd have before you see it. First thing you'll see is the leather on the dashboard. Now it's a bit contrast, a bit dividing opinion, but I like it. Contrast blue on there as well with the black leather. And then the seating, nah, long gone is your boring Dakota leather. This one is Dakota leather with a twist, and that twist is of course the perforated centerpiece as well. Blue contrast stitching, and again you've got your M colourway on there as well. You've got your leg adjuster just here, which is really nice, which was a very good tongue twister without me knowing. And you can see you've also got your height and lumbar support as well. You've got your M door inlay, got your black pedals, then on here you've got your brushed aluminium trim, black Dakota leather with the blue stitching, central locking, electrically adjustable and folding mirrors, and of course electric windows and remote boot release as well. Now in the back, I'm not going to get too far in, but you can see you've got the same leather seating, full Isofix, comfortable, supportive, and loads of room for rear occupants. Now we are going to get in. Oh, we're going to enjoy this because it's nice and comfy, and I'm old. Car. Now, what else you can see, you've got the leather effect all across the instrument cowling, and the big open dash, meaning there's plenty of room for storage, and a lot of reassurance. A lot of people worry when there's a small dashboard that if you have an impact or a crash, it's going to get straight to you. With this, it'd have to go through hell and high water before it reached you. You can see all the way across, brushed aluminium, blends in beautifully with that leather contrast. Got your navigation system. Then of course we come to the main feature, which is turning it on and showing you what it does. So you've got your black panel display here, the old analog of course, black faces, white font, white needling, and you've got your little digital information just down here. Foot on the brake, press that start button just there, next to that awful stop start button, which we don't like here, but it is a nice little feature. And you can see it loads up and you've got all your info you'd need. To change it, you've got the BC on here, press that button and you can change it and adapt it to what you want to see and what you want to get on there. Now you can see the main thing is it's covered just over 45,500 miles. You can see how many people are in there, and of course you can see also on there the gear that you're currently in. Now coming back from that, your steering wheel is of course the gorgeous soft nappa leather. It's sculpted for comfort, and you've got the black stitching on there as well. You've also got your M Sport livery, and you've got your concave base with the chrome satin just there. On this side you've got cruise control and speed limiter. On this side, voice control, volume control, media mode, and of course Bluetooth telephone. On the back of there you've got your indicators, which believe it or not on this BMW they do work, high beam, and on this side you can see you've got your automatic wipers. Moving further down you can see you've got your lighting here, which of course is your auto lighting just there. You've got your fog lights, and of course instrument cluster lighting and headlight range control as well. Back up on the steering wheel you've got paddle shift, which is the optimum way and most engaging and immersive way you can use an auto, giving you full control of when a shift takes place and how short and snappy it really is. Really good fun. And then we move across onto the media system now. So you've got a standard business nav. The Pro nav obviously would be the larger screen, but make no mistake, it's still high contrast and still high resolution. We'll go through all the options. Media, DAB, FM, AM, CD. You can connect to Hannah's iPhone, or if Hannah's not there you can connect to your own. USB, and then of course you can change the options on there as well. Got navigation, as you've seen, really simple to use. Click on the map, click your push button left, and you can see you can change all the different options and get up your traffic information on there as well if you wish. You've also on there on the menu got communication, which is of course your Bluetooth telephone, and you've got my vehicle. Now on this will give you a breakdown, as you can see, of your average speed, average miles, and average miles per gallon, and how long you've been driving for, just on the home screen just here. If you click on it you can go on vehicle settings, you can change the different lights on there. So you've got the interior lighting, ambient lighting. You've got two different options. You can change the brightness all the way up if you wish. You've got your exterior lighting on there as well, one touch turn signal, welcome lights, and you've got loads of other different options, doors, intelligence, safety on there. You've also got speed warning, Eco Pro you can configure. It's really good and really in depth. iDrive settings, driver profile, so if you and your wife, will say her name's Hannah for argument's sake, want to take the car out, you can have yours. So you can have Dave as BMW driver 1 and you can have Hannah as driver 2, and that will remember the settings for when they're in the car. Vehicle status, your main one of course. If you go down onto service requirements, click on service history, you can see it was done in 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22 as well, so a full service history from BMW. And of course we've done one as well as part of our prep. Technology, you can go on efficient dynamics, that brings up little bits of how the car's running and gives you an idea of what's going on under the bonnet. And you've also got your sports displays in kilowatts of power and newton meters of torque, which you can see when you rev it changes as well. You can also go on there, sports instruments, you get that one, and of course you've got vehicle and surroundings, and it gives you a greater look, and again another in-depth almost explanation of exactly what your new 220D is doing. You've also got driving information on there. You can get the onboard computer and the trip computer, and that pretty much rounds up that option. Connected drive, now you would need to check that your subscription is still valid on this one. It is usually only valid for 3 years from purchase, so do make sure you check. And notifications if there's any issues, such as your doors open, your bonnet, that is where it will be displayed. Now we're moving down, you can see you've got your hazard lights, of course here, you've got your front end collision warning as well, and you've got your fans just here. You've got gloss piano black all the way here. You've also of course got your old school touchpad system for your media. Storage, this is ideal for keys or mobile phones. Then you move down, you've got your dual zone air conditioning. Of course you can see temperature displayed digitally here, lower temperature for the passenger, higher for the driver. If you wish to sync it to the driver's temperature all throughout the cabin, you click on that button just there. To change it, you've got heated front screen, heated rear screen, and you can change your temperature using these dials just here. Heated seats for the driver and passenger in the front, and you can change the air severity using this, of how much air is pumped into the cabin, and you can change your air distribution using this one just here. Of course you can see the illuminated option here shows where it's being portrayed into the cabin. Aircon on or off, and auto or manual recirculation just there. And then you move down, you've got your drive select mode. You can see you've got your 3 different modes. You've got Eco Pro for economy driving, you've got Comfort for your everyday driving, and Sport for those that want to give it a little bit more power and a little bit more of an engaging drive. You've also got traction control off, electronic parking brake, which of course you can see illuminates when press it on. Foot on the brake, press it down, you can hear it disengage and engage. And then now you have of course got your old school automatic gearbox, really functional, finished in black plastic on the chrome, leather with a black stitching. You can see you've got the little lever on the back, and it's really simple to use. When you put it down into park, you'll be illuminated in P. You'll see in there as well. Push it down again, you're in reverse, you get R there, R illuminated, and of course you get your rear PDC, parking distance control, and your colour very high resolution reverse camera as well. And you can also put it down into drive, which of course is D. You've got D on there, and now that means you're ready to go. Now there is a mode that a lot of people don't know about, so what you can do on this now, you can push it across to the left and you haven't broken it. You'll see now you're in S1, which is Sport, and that means you get higher rev ratio, better throttle response, and an all-round better performing car. But you can still use that manually as well. Click it down, you can see you've got M2, meaning manual. So now you're driving, you're hitting good revs, 3,000, 4,000 change up, 3,000, 4,000 change up. Opposite way, 4,000, 3,002, change down, 4,000, 3,002, change down. Really effective, and a great different way of driving an automatic. Next to that, you've got your media control, again encapsulated in that gloss black with a black leather and blue contrast stitching. Dual cup holder, 12-volt charger, ideal key holder and USB facility just there. And then you've got your drop down armrest, again black Dakota leather, blue contrast stitching, little lever, and you can put everything in there. So how about that? Is that not one of the best 220Ds you've seen so far? I certainly think so. And if you're still not sure, what will definitely change your mind that this is the best, or should I say probably the best 220D in the UK, is of course it's been put through the patented 128 point emerald check. Now what that means is that our experienced team of grease monkeys in our on-site RAC approved facility have given this a thorough and meticulous once over, both cosmetically and mechanically, prior to retailing. The results of the 128 point tech can be seen on our advert under vehicle inspection sheets. Now, what we also do as probably the best car dealership in the UK, and of course the recipient of the 2021 award for Used Car Retailer of the Year, is we offer great finance packages and part exchange prices. Now, many of our finance partners are market leaders in that industry and can offer you APR as low as 7.9%. That is obviously subject to acceptance and terms of approval, but what are you waiting for? Get in touch, see what we can do, and hopefully you can have this delivered on your drive or even collected within 24 hours. For me, it's a very big thank you for watching the video, and I can't wait to see your face when you get this on your drive. See you soon, guys.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128-point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered for a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time holding the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available, depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10 obviously.
10.
10 I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, it's more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million, straight million.
Way more than 10.
I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah.
A 10.
I can say 10.
In
Be
the
11.
UK. Well, it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give us a 10.
10.
Don't argue with 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'd give you a 10. I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%.
It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10.
I'll give you 10. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.